Hello everyone, how's everyone doing? You guys doing good too? I'm doing good too. So welcome back on my video session today. Today I got something really different, which I usually don't do. So this is the first time I'm going to do a review and video on a digital camera. So first of all, I want to explain about this company. So this company is Fujifilm. Fujifilm is one of the best uh, analog and photos and making videos. They are one of the best in this. They have the best technology for this kind of thing I just told you. If you are one of them kind of person, then you're in the right move. Because this company produces one of the finest thing you ever get. The thing about these cameras, there is the other Fujifilm X series, right? If you look in shops like Corey's, PC World, right? The Fujifilm cameras are good, but they're not built to the highest standards. They might look good, they're probably quality, right? But looking at the build and the quality won't be to Japanese high standards. You wouldn't get that of them. Alright, I'm all about Fujifilm brand here, right? I'm not saying it to other brands. Because Fujifilm in cameras is the best brand you can buy for taking photographs and videos in 4K Ultra HD. These are incredible cameras. Now when they release their flagship, I don't know if you heard of that camera, because a lot of people probably don't know it, because you can't get that from normal shops, you see. It was called Fujifilm X-H1. Let me repeat that again. Fujifilm X-H1. That camera purely was made in Japan, and it was a state-of-the-art camera. It actually started from there. When I saw that camera first time, I was actually blown away. Oh wow, look at this camera, man. The quality of that camera was pretty impressive. But if you look right in front of your face today, it's not that one. This is one of the most advanced Fujifilm camera. Not only from that brand, from any brand you'll buy from a camera for your photos and videos. This is pure photography, man. If you're looking for a serious cameraman, look no further than Fujifilm. Right, this is Fujifilm X-Pro 3. They call this a pure photography. You can see there's quite a few colors at the front. Okay. They have made few colors on each of these cameras they make. They all look nice. You can select whatever color you want. Now we're gonna go through this website, which is their own, and let's check it out. Fujifilm X-Pro 3 pure photography. Here we go. We won't go down too much. Pure photography, okay? Something different is here. This is by far the most advanced camera you'll ever buy, alright? This camera turns anticipation into reality. Texture of your senses, discovery and creativity, man. Well, through a camera, wow. I do like the actual name of this camera. It's just one of the most amazing name that stands out. It just tells you this camera is definitely high end. Then it goes understanding to record it as your own for eternity. X-Pro 3 is definition of pure photography. Okay. Now there is a video. Let's check it out. I'll make it full screen for you guys. Are you ready for this? Enjoy the video.
We are all pieces of a big puzzle, but we are not all the same. We have different needs and contribute with what is unique to ourselves. We are different, but still, we share common ground and values. Some of us do not follow the norm. Some of us are a little more different, a different breed. We need things to be in a certain way and shape those things to help us express ourselves without obstructions, without disturbing. An open pathway to creativity and expression. Fujifilm X-Pro 3 camera. Right, so there you have it. Now I'll give you more information on this thing. Right, it's made from titanium, ready for any environment. Okay. Okay. So it's available in titanium,
black, Durotect. A black one looks like that. Ooh, looks amazing, doesn't it? Okay, let's see what this one looks like. Well, yeah, they showed all of them, didn't they? They all look amazing, don't they? Doesn't matter which one you go for. Depends on the color that you really prefer. Okay, from the start, the X-Series has been made sure to preserve elegance, beauty, and functionality of a camera. That's what I told you, because the X-H1, which when made it to the Japanese market, it was absolutely an incredible looking camera. There was nothing like that since that camera's come out. Still there isn't. Now they're releasing these X-Pro series ones. It goes up to X-Pro 3. That's just incredible. You're not going to get anything greater than this. They respect the history of photography. Yeah, I do as well. They've been in this business for a very long time, you see. The more longer you be, the better the experience you will have. Okay. Yeah, it actually looks like that when the front cap is off. Wow, look at that, man. This is pure beauty, man. Take a look at this. Is this a camera, or is this the next generation of a piece of hardware? I don't know what to say about this. This is just looks like a solid build. This camera, right, is made in Japan, right? This is real Japanese technology from the outside, the inside. It's been manufactured in Japan. This camera is really impressive piece of hardware. This is the camera. A good build, expensive components, high quality photography for photos and videos. You won't get better than this. The titanium plus magnesium. Okay, it's all about the frame of the camera. The outside of it. Covering the base plate. Okay. For weather resistant. Street photographers prefer to carry their camera on them rather than pull it in a bag. Okay. To make sure they are ready to capture those fleeting moments. It's lightweight, they got reliable camera. Which the world around them. Very nice. Them people again, what we just saw in the video. Alright, check it out. Take pictures without distractions. Be in the moment through the viewfinder. Oh, I like this. They're showing the images again. Very nice. Right. This is really important, alright? Right now we are in the category called Finder. Because one of the best things about the digital camera is the EVF. Alright? Whatever that is. you can see all of your best settings and the end result. That is what it's supposed to mean. And OVF gives you a primal sense of photography pleasure. Okay. And by the way, Fujifilm has one of the most amazing lens on any camera, alright? They have made cameras like the lens which are made in Japan for big reasons. Because if you're looking for serious pure photography, it needs to be made in Japan, by the way. And the lens needs to be made there. And the actual full camera. Okay? Okay, the hybrid viewfinder allows you to switch between two with a simple flick of lever. Okay? It has very good features. Now we can look at the color part. Right, let's take a look at this. It's mentioning the sRGB colors. RGB is one of the most amazing palettes for your colors, which gives you 97% of that. So if you look at X-Pro 3 EVF uses an LED panel with outstanding performance and covers 90% of the RGB color space, giving the most breathable color reproduction possible, allowing you to check subtle differences between film simulation modes. What is this is actually saying, right? This gives you 90% of RGB color, right? Which gives you the most best possible color you will expect from your photographs. You'll get really high quality images out of this. When you take the pictures, you'll see the difference. Contrast. There's a difference. X-Pro 2, X-Pro 3. One's 1,300 and one's 1,500. Wow! It's a big leap, you know. Check it out. What's this about with it? So it's up to an LED panel. Has a high contrast, allowing to display detail in shadow and highlights. Ooh. Help you to hold subtle details in the frame. This is when you're looking through the camera or seeing what's front of you. It will give you the best detail in that kind of environment, which makes X-Pro 3 a very high quality camera. Luminous. Again, the X-T3, X-Pro 3, 800 CD, 1500 CD. This camera just blows all the previous models away. Whoa, check it out. Right, because this is going to be about the actual view, isn't it? About the clear and bright condition. I think that's very important because you're looking for to have clear images, don't you? In some environments, your camera doesn't have the right brightness, right? So the bright conditions out there, it doesn't come right into your pictures, right? And this is where Fujifilm X-Pro 3 stands out. You'll get it just right. Okay. Right. Motion blur reduction. 200 FPS equivalent. Whew, pretty good, huh? So it's all about black frame inserted between frames to reduce the motion blur in EVF. Tracking is subject, alright. ERF. This because there's a lot of information to go through here, you know. We need to do this quickly. And it targets, right? Because the additional data can be listed in the bottom right of the corner when using OVF. Alright. It's not about this, sorry. It's an image in the corner over here. Okay, then ability to provide live view. Okay. You could see that view happening in there. A larger AV point or display points view dramatically improves the flexibility of using. Okay. I think lots of you guys probably understand that what that is. Let's go more down. Enjoy taking pictures without distractions. It even gives you information on the display. Can you see that? Check this out. Look at that. Gives you information there. The hidden LCD encourages a more traditional shooting style. Okay, it's hidden. Alright. Asking photographers to concentrate on composing using the viewfinder. Right. Because you can flip open the screen to check your images between shooting sessions. Alright. But in essence, the X-Pro 3 wants you to trust your instinct as a photographer and shoot with a distraction of checking every image. Alright. So you don't need to check every image. Without distraction, you can, take pictures. Yeah, take a look at that. There's another screen hiding in it. This is amazing. I didn't know what was going on when I was clicking on this. It actually shows you image. Ah, there's information from outside. There's another screen inside. Wow, that's just incredible. Look at that. Very nice, man. The latest performance with traditional style. New firmware. Okay, the X-Pro 3 designed to harness the full potential of 4th generation X trans CMOS 4 sensor and X processor 4. It's got great technology inside the camera, yeah. Right. Here, low light AF. Take a look at this. Digital camera is slowly eliminating the limits of low light shooting. Yeah. The more they're learning the technology, the better they're getting at it, aren't they? Then it goes, enable shooting in situations that have been deemed in pitch darkness also now. Alright. I think you got the drift. What they're trying to say there. I don't really say much on there. Master of color for over 85 years. They've been into this business this long, Oh yeah, Fujifilm. That you gave all the other cameras. Okay, let's read this. And what's this Fuji color films all about? Here we go. Fujifilm has continued to study color since the production and television photography films in 1934. Alright, they've been doing this one since 1934, okay? The technologies and experiences accumulated over the years. Okay. They got extended color expressions including classic chrome, hair cross and antenna is now in a new film simulation. A new film simulation has been designed to stimulate color. Okay, the negative film was traditionally chosen as snapshots of everyday scenes. Yeah. You know the negatives they used to produce. It's true that every time you used to take a picture, you used to have a negative for it. So when you had a negative, right, if you lost that picture, you could take that negative back to that photographer into that shop and you can get that picture back. And you can tell them what size you want it because you still got the original negative in it. Okay, control for each level of brightness. Okay, there you have it. Things ain't changing now, like, it's a proper camera, isn't it? Classic, alright. Monochromatic color. That's black and white, isn't it? The X-Pro 3 allows you to choose a key color from a matrix of warm, cool tones and magenta, whatever that is, green hues. You can incorporate a rich gradation into your images to create photography with personal twist. Very nice. People like me, right, we can give you information. We can talk about products, but if the company doesn't get it right, then it doesn't tend to be a great product. Because the companies who make them, like especially Fujifilm, made this camera, then they gotta know how to get this technology right. So the people out there would wanna buy their new line of product of cameras. Now, if you look at the X Pro 3, is a lot better than X Pro 2, isn't it? And that is a big thing and a big leap. As I just showed you some charts, we just looked at bar charts. This camera is better than the previous cameras they made. So the technology for Fujifilm has expanded and is at high levels now, which time to time you experience they're getting better at it. Clarity setting, a third parameter after tone and sharpness. Alright, let's start with start about. Don't need to talk too much about that. You can see that front to right of your face. It's good to show you images, right? So you know what's going on. Rather than just making some speeches. Color chrome effect blue. This adds more depth and naturally enhances the vividness of the color. Ah, okay, can you see that? Take a look at this very clearly. If you look on this side, it's off. That looks really, really dull. And it doesn't look that right, does it? And you can't even see that animal properly. But if you look here, even the sky doesn't look, the clouds don't look right, do they? Look at that. If you look here, it looks more vividness and more good with colors added into it. Even here, when you look at this, it doesn't look less in colors. It looks just right, the way you will see them in real life. And even the ground is the same way. Really, really impressive. The effect blue is doing all this. Alright. A camera body that becomes an extension of you? Oh, really? The X-Pro design. Which can you keep your eyes focused on something while your fingers are focused on detail sharp. Makes a perfect opportunity. This is the ultimate design for analog camera operation. Okay? Then it talks about rating. 1,000 pictures taken. Okay. Then it talks about USB Type-C compatibility. Okay, it has a Type-C port, which is the latest interface. Okay. That because the Type-C is really about charging and transferring information. It's always been doing that from devices. Okay, these are the accessories you can add. BLC-X Pro 3. These are kind of like grips, aren't they? Where you can put this, you get this kind of leather kind of case kind of thing to give a good appearance and texture. And the next one is a X Pro 3, which the camera says comfortably ago. If you have larger hands, then this thing will be very useful for you, right? Okay, we're not gonna go into the stories into that. Right. We're already in the overview. Yeah, it showed it out when you put it on. Specification. Okay, let's take a look at the specification sheet, yeah? The thing that you always dream about. Because you need to know the, specification. There are 3 categories here, by the way. X Pro 3 specifications, accessories, and software. We will go into that either. We will go on that. So don't worry. Model name is Fujifilm X-Pro 3. Number of active pixels 26.1 million pixels. Image sensor, you can see all that in front of you. Sensor cleaning system. Store media. Right. If you use a SD memory card, 2 GB, SDHC memory card, 32 GB, SDXC memory card, 512 GB. Wow. And the rest of it you can see in front of you. 5 formats of still image. This is very important because lots of people get confused what kind of image. This is JPEG, by the way. Okay. That's why it gives you number recorded pixels right in front of you. Lens mount, Fujifilm X mount. You can buy that as well. Sensitivity, standard output, extended output. Take a look at that as well. Exposure control. exposure mode, exposure compensation, shutter type. It's all there for you. Read all that information. Shutter speeds. I'll hold it for you for a bit because you probably don't want to read all that. Okay. Continuous shooting. Okay, up there. Take a look at that. There's a lot of information on this for the tech specs. Auto bracketing, focus, mode, type, low light performance, A-frame selection, white balance, self timer, interval timer shooting, flash mode, hot shoe, viewfinder, LCD monitor. Okay, the LCD monitor is a 3.0 inch. Okay. It is a 1.62 million colors touchscreen color LCD monitor. Okay. Movie recording file format is MOV, MPEG-4. Okay. And then it goes file size. You can see all that. Frame rate is 4K 3840 times 2160. Very nice. Recording time Full HD 2048 times 1080. Schedule 59 minutes. Full HD 920 times 1080. Schedule 59 minutes again. Full HD 920 times 1080. 6 minutes. For recording movies. Okay, it's mentioning use a SD memory card. Well, they're not that big, are they? It probably means all of them, innit? SD memory card with... Okay, do understand this really carefully. You know, when you want to record movies, the SD memory card, make sure it's a UHS speed class 3 or higher. Okay, make sure it's one of them. Otherwise, it probably will struggle. Okay, you probably want to get the quality right on it because the speed needs to be pretty fast so you get good refresh rates out of it while you're recording. Okay. Film simulation mode, clarity settings, HDR mode, grain effect, color chrome effect, color chrome blue, which is very good. You need to have one of them. Well, I just showed you. Dynamic range setting. Dynamic range setting here. Still movie. Advanced filter. Wireless transmitter. Standard encryption access mode. Bluetooth. Standard operation frequency. Then we got terminal. Digital interface. HDMI output. Other. Wow, okay. No. The digital device is USB Type-C, HDMI output. No, this is another one. Alright. Then you got power supply. Right. Battery life. All that kind of stuff. Dimensions. I might just cover this one for you. Dimension is W 140.5 mm, X-H 82.8 mm, X-D 46.1 mm. Then again it gives you another dimension, W 5.5 inches times H 3.3 inches times D 1.8 inches. Okay. The weight approx 497 grams, including battery and SD memory card. Approx 447 gram, excluding battery and SD memory card. Okay, it gives you both. All right. Operation environment, setting up here, accessories included. Okay, what do you get in this? You get the Leon battery NP-W1265, shoulder strap, body cap, strap clip, protective cover, clip attaching tool, hot shoe cover, wiping cloth, USB cable, type A to C. Very nice. Okay, then it's talking about SD compatibility. I might just show you that right now, if I can do it. Stay there, man. Compatibility chart, okay? For Windows, compatibility will be Windows 10, Windows 8/8.1, Windows 7 SP1, Windows Vista SP2. If you got a Mac, the compatibility will be Mac OS 10.14, Mojave, whatever that is, Mac OS 10.13 High Sierra, Mac OS 10.12 Sierra, OS X v10.11 EI Cap 10. Okay, rest of them don't bother with them. Recommended memory card. Yeah, this is very important, because if you buy the wrong one, it's not gonna work, is it? Right. So product name, model name, capacity, compatibility. The SD memory card you will need, right, is either 1 GB to 2 GB. It's compatible. SDHC memory card 4 GB to 32 GB. Compatible. I think that is the speeds 1, 2, and 3, by the way, which I was mentioning to you. Okay, you do need that if you want to do your video recording. Do not buy the normal SD card, okay, if it doesn't have, because speed 3 UHS, something like that. You do that for video recording. And the next one is a SDXC memory card, which gives you 64 to 512 GB. Wow, it's compatible 1, 2, and 3. If you're looking for a really large card, then go for SDXC memory card. Okay, so all the compatibility is there for you. Okay, I will probably, and make a separate video on some of this stuff if I need to. Right, it's mentioning some of the manufacturers. Toshiba, take a look at this very carefully. Okay, the series, the model number, and the capacity. Okay, if you go for the smallest one, it will be a Toshiba. I'm a big fan of Toshiba than the other brands, really. I'll be honest with you. Right. In terms of compatibility, they're talking about these ones. I'm just gonna talk about just the Toshiba ones and leave the other rest out. Okay. Toshiba, Xperia Pro. Then you need SDXU-B01 6G, that'll be 16 GB. Toshiba Xperia Pro SDXU-B032G, 32 GB. Toshiba Xperia Pro SDXU-B032G, 64 GB. I think that's pretty big. What else information can we have? Recommended USB HDMI cable. It's basically just using a USB Type-C, so don't get confused on that. Alright. The battery is about a different company, isn't it? His manufacturer is Anchor, whoever they are, never heard of them. Product name, model number. There you go. They're both compatible. That is all really for that. Is there anything else to share in this? Probably not. We'll do that in a different video then. I think it's too much to do in one, isn't it? Really? And the gallery will be done in this one as well. Gallery is just some kind of images, the quality of it. Okay, take a look at this. It's not the gallery of the camera, it's showing the pictures of that. What it looks like, it's not about that. Alright. Husnu Atsoy, okay, which is in Turkey. That's that image from that country. Then he goes that Mario Cruci, Portugal. That image is from that country. That's really marvelous, isn't it? Then he goes Alberto Salvestri, Italy, that country. Then he goes Jonas Rask, Denmark, on that country. This is amazing, isn't it? Patrick La Roque, Canada. Angus Leonardos, Indonesia, country. Ah, the dogs. What is this? Where is it from? Eric Boiver Rants. Is that Japan? Looks like a Japanese woman or something. Looks really impressive, don't it? You got a face, then you got all these buildings on the back. That's incredible. Let's see if I'm right on that. Wow, what kind of images is that? Pretty large, isn't it? No, it's not. Watima Buli Yasrititi, Thailand. I don't know how to pronounce that. They're going after every country, isn't it? Yemen, Iran, Malaysia, Tomasz, Teresa Biwatsiki, Switzerland. Please don't mind if I'm pronouncing some of this wrong. Because, it's hard. Because there's all sorts of countries in there. Charlene Winfred, Denmark. This is such amazing. I mean, they're going from each country and the environments. This one is Toimitsu Takashi, Japan. Yeah, this is Japan, man. This is the one. I wonder what that is. Something in down there. Some kind of food or something? In a container? Where's this building from? Wow. Cyril Abad, France. Who is this guy? Where is he? Well, let's see. Very clear shot in monochrome, innit? Not probably. Corvistro, Sweden. Okay, we nearly coming to the end, by the way. Matios Costa, Spain. Some monkey on there. Thomas S. Lazar, Poland. Oh, check this out. Ooh, we could take a picture of that. Yukio Uchida, Japan. I mean, I like this image, because what they're showing you they're showing you a character, right, which is now wearing nothing on top. You can see his arms and legs, and you can see this beautiful water in front of you where people are enjoying themselves inside there. This is a really impressive, because a lot of cameras can't get waters and oceans right. They just don't look like the real thing. Then we got Stefan Finger, Germany. That's it. Really. So there you have it. So that is the Fujifilm X-Pro 3 pure photography camera. This is one of the best cameras you'll buy for analog, still images and videos in 4K resolution. I was very surprised to see when Fujifilm brought up their flagship Fujifilm X-H1. From there, Fuji company went really up to next level in photography. Now we've got the X series, which is Pro. 1 doesn't probably exist anymore nowadays. 2 was better than the H1, but the X-Pro 3 is by far of their lineup, and from any brand is one of the most amazing camera you'll ever buy for your money, man. It's one of the most amazing purchase you'll ever make for a camera. I guarantee you that. I know it is a bit expensive, but you know what? Once you buy one of these cameras, they don't even tend to die out really quickly. They don't wear off quickly. They'll last you many years. Alright? You're only going to be spending money just once. This camera has that feature which I showed you. It's showing you 2 screens. One's outside. Right? A lot of smartphones did this and they flopped miserably. They couldn't get this right because the whole damn camera technology was rubbish in them. It was absolutely rubbish. This, right, when you are taking pictures, right, from that glass, that lens, you know, when you look into a camera, you've got a display at the bottom which gives you all the information, the settings you've done on there. It shows you all the information. Because some people think when they're taking pictures, right, have they done the settings right? A lot of the cameras, right, they don't show you this information. That information is hidden, right? You have to go through the settings, don't you? But on this camera, once you've done the settings, all the information is on the display. Yeah, it's all on there. The ISOs, the resolutions, the memory size, everything is all on the screen, the outside of the screen. Okay, that's the one side of the screen. The other side is that when you take the screen off, you get another screen and you fix it on top of the front of the camera. You get a 3-inch screen. Well, you know what that is. I don't need to explain you that one. That is when you move your camera and then you can see the image onto the 3.0-inch screen size in there. You can see that. So there's 2 screens in this camera. This is a great technology. The way you look at the environments here in real life, there hasn't been a camera that ever can do this. The reason for that is that till the lens are not made in Japan, right, of a camera. This is really serious. Listen to this very carefully. If you don't listen to this really carefully, you won't get the best camera. If a lens is manufactured and made in Japan, it will be the best lens. Not only that, you'll get the camera needs to be also be manufactured in Japan as well. Both of them need to be manufactured there. And once you got the camera, the lens manufactured in Japan, you will have one of the best camera in palm of your hands. And that's why I wanted to show you Fujifilm X-Pro 3 camera. This camera and the lens is fully made in Japan. Alright? Fully made there. Some cameras, what they do, the camera's made somewhere else, the lens made somewhere else. Well, that doesn't cut the mustard, does it? No, it doesn't. If a officially manufacturer is Japanese, then that camera needs to be made in their home country. Alright? Obviously, Japanese cameras are one of the best. They got one of the best technology when it comes to cameras. In a serious consideration they have. If you go and buy another camera from a different country, you wouldn't get that quality out of it. No chance. If you're looking for a very highest standard or highest quality, it needs to be made in Japan. And this camera, Fujifilm X-Pro 3 camera, is made there, made in Japan. Take this camera in a serious consideration. It's one of the best camera you will ever buy for your money, and it's a great purchase. Alright, so there you have it. I hope you enjoyed my video session today. If there's anything else to show, I will make another video on this camera. I'll have to see if there's anything else to show. I mean, I will be showing the information that I could have shown in this. I will go into more of it, show you some pictures, more information that I've been missing in this, because there's a last part of the information I didn't show you on this. And yeah, there you have it. I hope you enjoyed my video session today. Give your likes, comment, subscribe. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.